Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. I'm going to apologize up front, Aquarius. It's very windy out here today while I'm recording this. And I am in the kitchen, and so the wind is catching the flap to the exhaust fan, so I apologize if that's a bit of a distraction during your reading. Although there are a lot of distractions because I have the windows open and things are just like moving. So it's just, there's a lot of energy here, but it's like energy of the unseen is in your reading. So I feel like in a way that's just kind of part of the reading. It's kind of meant to go that way. And yeah, I've had the air conditioning on for a few days because it's been hot, but I want the windows open right now because, you know, some fresh air is always nice. So breath of fresh air, Aquarius, perhaps a few flaps here and there along the way. But what we're going to do, your cards were very specific as I sat down, because some of these readings I wasn't quite sure until I got into them what I was going to use. I am obviously using the my Chinese fortune cookie deck to start, and then I'm going into the energy oracle deck, and then I'm going into, I haven't used it yet this week for this series of zodiac readings, I'm going into the tarot of dreams. It's funny when I go to say that, I have to watch myself because I almost want to say terror of dreams. And isn't it funny you have the 9 of Swords there? It is like a bad dream. So maybe you've been having some bad dreams lately? I don't know. I had some weird dreams last night. There was everything from bears, normal sized bears, to really big bears, wolves, and zombies. The zombies were lazy though. So it's okay, it wasn't so hard. If you didn't move, they didn't move. Although I guess that could be awkward too. So Aquarius, let's get started. We're going to start with a fortune cookie message for you. It might stand on its own, I'm hearing. So, okay. And then we'll build up the reading with the other 2 decks. A fortune cookie message for my aqua babies. What do you have? You have travel. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. So you're probably going to get some sort of communication from someone who's at a distance from you. It says long distance communication, so that also feels like to me that could come in so many different ways. It could be a text message, it could be an email, a DM, is what all the kids are calling it these days, a DM, direct message. That's not really direct messaging. Direct messaging in the old school sense, standing face to face with somebody talking to them. But anyways, it's a new world, right, Cindy? You got jealousy and opportunities in society and romance and property. Whoa, whoa, your underline? What's going on? Okay, jealousy. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. So, if you have the choice, and because this is an underline, it might, this feels to me like it's almost pertinent to whatever you got going on right now. So, let's pay attention to this underline. Travel is a little bit to me like in the future. This card that comes out, it's like a fortune cookie. Okay, if you have opportunities to end up in groups of people, perhaps groups that may engage in a lot of, do you know what I heard about so-and-so? I can't stand that shit. Go for a walk in nature. That's always a better choice. So, but it's your personal secrets, right? I feel like, right? Where did I get the gossip from? But that's almost like what would be produced. So, whatever you got going on in your personal life, keep it pretty close to your chest, honey. And sirs. I don't know what to call the sirs. Honey, and yeah, I can call y'all honey. Opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. So, like all the cards that come after the jealousy to me almost indicate an opportunity that comes your way, right? You have long distance communication that will open up your life. And people get jealous about that. Society, say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way, but don't talk too much about what you got going on in your life. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be a result. Oh, Yo, Gatsby. That's the dog 2 doors down. His name is Gatsby. He's a golden retriever. He's got more personality than I don't know what. He's romance. He's really in love with Lily, but he's about 10 times her size and she is not interested. Romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. Y'all are getting like romantic stuff is repeated a couple of times here. And then the last one you have is property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transactions. Okay, well that to me just means, you know what? Make sure that, like, if you're selling a house to someone, make sure that they're approved for, I don't know if you can even do that. Can you look into someone's business? Because it wouldn't be the first time to me that I was engaged in selling a house, and well, this was a long time ago. And the closing got moved because they didn't have their financing set up. It's like, shit me, what's going on with that, right? That just feels like that. Like, make sure somebody's financing is in order. Vet that properly. Make sure your financing is in order. Property purchase. There's a lot going on. Yeah, it almost looks like you could be having a lot going on in your life. And there are a lot of positive opportunities. So watch this jealousy thing, because that was the first thing in the underline. And then you have travel. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to put these separate. I'm going to use a separate thing for those. I'm going to build up your reading. Okay, that's fortune cookie. Now we're going to go to Energy Oracle deck and build up the actual like reading for you. Yeah, it's windy and it's so cool. When I took Lily for a walk, there were so many clouds and there's different layers of them. And they're like, some of them are huge and puffy. And the way the light was coming in, like you could see like these forms. I saw this man, almost looked like the image of God, like coming through the clouds, like looming out with his hands. And you know how the clouds move? It was almost like he was moving like that. And then this gray swoosh of cloud came across him as he started to dissolve into nothingness. It's like the clouds are theatrical. When it's like that, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. They're alive with discussions. So, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Contract. Justice, balance, contracts. Watch this too with property. A purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transaction. So it says any transaction. I think it just be careful, right? Like just, you know, be smart. Door to personal healing and happiness in the 7th chakra. Trust your intuition. It is guiding you to the right place, I'm hearing. So what is this though? This feels more like, okay, this is coming out of the clouds and dealing with the things that you got going on in life. Career opportunities for others. There could be something like with that, with a contract. You could be opening up an avenue in an area of your career, signing a work contract. I'm gonna get one card for this. I'm gonna get one card for this, and then I'm gonna build it up separately. Well, that's not one card. Ugh, I always have to go with the flow. I never get to do what I want to do. Like my life, I have to go with the flow. I feel like I'm Spirit's bitch, like for my whole life. Okay, so what are we doing, Spirit? We have quite some interesting cards here. We have the Empress, the 8 of Wands, the Moon, and the Fool. Wow, this is like something that's about to be rebirthed. Something that's been rebirthed. I wanted to say something that's about to be birthed, but then that's when the channeling comes through and uses my mouth without my, well, I wouldn't say without my permission, but rebirth. So a rebirth in something, perhaps there, but like this just has the feeling of, I mean, what was I talking about with like the hand of God reaching forward, and it's just like this, the hand of Goddess reaching forward and like presenting you something even. And okay, it comes from the heavens, this 8 of Wands, something that and the Moon and the Fool. There's a lot of unknown in whatever this is. There's communication coming here. This communication has something to do with what you would like to birth into your life. It has something to do, it could be even, too, I'm looking at this like an older woman. I never really noticed that before, but she has gray hair in that. I don't know. Have you ever seen an empress with gray hair in a depiction? No, I don't think so. But, you know, why not? It's all the style now. So it could be something coming from, like, practically in your life, an older woman or someone who is really in touch with their feminine energy. They're holding something here that needs to be, I feel like it needs to be passed on to you so that it can grow. Because it's almost like the divine has birthed this, but now it needs to be nurtured. And then it's like delivered to you. Delivered to you. We have all these bats coming through a portal. I've been having this really like interesting feeling lately, and I kind of got it today when I was walking and just observing the clouds. Like, there's it feels like a really strong energy shift. So I don't know if there's some sort of an energy shift that comes to you to birth something like through you in creation. And the Fool, there's your card, like ready to start at ground zero and ready to do something like nothing's been done before. It's like he's going to put the earth through this hoop. Oh, and the hoop is the portal. A different earth, a different reality. Okay, something's happened. Okay, something's happened in terms of you've either made a decision. I'm getting like a lot of North Node energy in this. There's something that you either did or chose not to do. And in making this choice, it feels like it went against how you have governed yourself typically up to this point. Like it might have been something that typically if someone could, you know, make a bet on how Aquarius was going to act or react in this scenario, 9 times out of 10, it would be this. But this time you went over here. You took that 1%, was it 10%? 9 times out of 10? I don't know what that is. 9, it would be 10%, right? Yeah. So you took that 10%, but that 10% to me represents a new path. There's literally something here about the earth going through this loop that he's holding, and this loop that he's holding, it's like, it looks like this portal of something coming through, and like you're being birthed. Oh, I feel like you've hit some sort of a North Node. Good for you. Which is really interesting because after I do this series, I'm going to be doing North Node of the zodiac placements. So you're already kind of getting a little bit of something like that here. So like, right, and perhaps this is even the symbol of you coming through this, because this will be a path that you have never walked before. Oh, it's like you are fulfilling your contract to yourself, to your soul's mission, to your soul's journey, which is billions of years long, and you've existed for billions of years already, right? But you're kind of completing something significant along that path for yourself. And like, right, there's all these opportunities. Now, the jealousy, that's really interesting, because it's kind of funny that you're getting a reading like this, because I've been thinking about the North Node a bit, getting my headspace ready to go into that zone of readings. And one of the things that I've been thinking about is that when you go into your North Node, like the North Node is not easy, because it's a place you've never been before. And it's a place where it's like all of a sudden using your left hand if you're right hand dominant. So your natural instinct is to grab with this, where you have to bypass your natural instinct in many different avenues of your life and come at it this way. right? It's even like, one thing I noticed when I put my pants on, I always put my left foot in first. I thought, well, why do I do that? Let me try that. And it felt so funny. I thought I was going to fall over doing the other foot first. But that's what it is. So it's not easy, but so a lot of times there's just little indications throughout life where we might make a bit of a north node adjustment. We take little steps to get there. And every once in a while, you might take a bit of a big leap. This feels a bit like a big leap that was, you got to the precipice of that big leap through these little tiny ladder rungs, like tiny steps leading to it. And the jealousy to me feels like energies of people that kind of feel you pulling away, because you have some opportunities here, and they're opportunities that, you know, are really specific for you. Might seem like intangible opportunities to other people, because again, this is like the North Node can kind of be a bit intangible. What was at the bottom? Oh, look at this, honey. Look at the devil. I love this devil card. And look, he's wearing the fool's hat, but it's open. It's literally open, right? Like the cage that the devil is watching over is open. But he has convinced this person that A, you're naked and vulnerable, you're not worthy of stepping out of this cage, and you can't do it. That's a bit of that South Node energy. That could be like your ego, your mind, your habits, even your own DNA imprint talking to you. And then there's the Seven of Cups. There's a lot to explore there. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, some of it's great, some of it's okay. This is the biggest part, actually, is the unknown. And taking the leap it's tricky, it's scary. Every once in a while, we have to take leaps. Just a second. There's a Madonna song coming in. I'm trying to chain it in here. Oh God, okay, I'm trying to verbalize. I know what song it is. I'm trying to get to the lyric that's coming in here. Nobody's gonna show you how. What are you waiting for? Nobody's gonna show you how. Give me the bass line. I'll break. Give me no, give me. I don't know. It's something like it's an old Madonna song. I love it. It comes from the Candy Shop album, and it's basically like, don't wait for someone else to do what you can do right now. Oh, that's the one. See if I stop thinking about it. Don't wait for someone else to do what you can do right now. Don't wait for somebody to show you the way, because you can do it. Just that this is the scary part, right? Is breaking the boundary, breaking the barrier. It's so funny. The harder I try to tune into it, the minute I let it go. All right. All right. Let's get into teeny tiny everyday witch. Contract. Ooh, it hit the moon. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, the moon and the stars. It's talking about, yes, we are talking about cosmic contracts, honey. Cosmic contracts, Aquarius. Your contract of self, you are fulfilling it. You are getting an A++, if this is resonating. If it's not, you're still getting an A+ because you're participating in life and you're trying your bestest. That's all you can really do. It's you. It's bringing it down. Bringing this portal. This earth is going through a new portal. But it's you. You create your reality. The earth is an extension of your experience. Because you're shifting your experience, you are shifting the reality of the earth that you stand on. The Empress. Oh my, this 10 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like birthing pains, right? Like a long birthing process. A long birthing process. Okay, this Empress has gray hair and she's holding a baby. And I do feel one of the messages that's coming in right now is that you have completed some sort of process. It's almost like you've turned the Empress energy that you have, whether you're masculine or feminine. It is your ability to create and to be nurturing and to be abundant in life and to harvest those things and in a very equitable manner with what's going on around you and who's around you. I feel like you've taken that Empress from the South Node path that you've been on and you've fulfilled it to the point where it becomes the croon. And now it's like you are holding yourself and getting ready to birth yourself. And this is new energy to, again, cycle through to become Empress. Because this Empress has this gray hair. It is time to release the burden of how you knew yourself in abundance in the past and be prepared to embrace your new abundance. But to do that, you have to walk through the birth canal, you have to walk through the portal, and you have to have more faith in yourself than the things that the devil tells you, your own negative self-talk, things that people have convinced you that you are, or what your limitations are, or your value is in life. Like, to see beyond all those things. The Eight of Wands. I love it when I'm right, because I have an ego, but that's okay. We don't need one or we'd be dead. The Empress and the Sun. I tell you, see, you were closing off the South Node here in some area of your life, and maybe a big area, maybe all areas. I don't know. You do have a lot of things going on. You have opportunity, society, romance, property, and jealousy. You are moving right into exactly where you're meant to go. Oh my God, I love this for you. This is a great feeling. I hope. No, yeah, this is good. The Sun and the Moon, honey. The Moon is the portal that you must walk through, which is all about the unknown. It's about trusting your intuition. It is also, to me, if I think about the idea behind the Moon, that it reflects the Sun. It reflects what we cannot look directly at. So it mutes it and it transforms it so that it is something that we can gaze at and comprehend. Otherwise, it would be blinding. So even though the Moon represents the fogginess, the haze, it is not the Sun in clarity. It is the only way that you can actually look at the Sun, and it is the only way that you can truly connect with your divine course. This Moon energy. Ah, see, it is. Look at this. Trust the Eight of Swords into the Six of Swords. It will guide you. If you are prepared to walk into the unknown, you will go. You will be moved. And the Moon is sitting right here. Isn't that great? Look at that. You know, it's sitting right here. Really? What does that mean? So I'm looking at this card and I'm hearing, this is like being on the Moon, being on the satellite, being on the rock. So it kind of feels like it represents going through the portal, right? There could be something really significant about the moon cycles for you. Oh, it's the curtains moving. You're on your way. The Fool. Take that leap of faith, my friend. Take that leap of faith. The Emperor, the Seven of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Oh God, this is great. You have yin and yang. You have Sun and Moon. You have Emperor and Empress here. Boy, the Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. There are definitely things here that you will need to defend. People are going to want from you. See that? You will need to utilize both your masculine and your feminine here, the strongest aspects of yourself, one to create and nurture, and the other to protect that which you create. Look at this. This doesn't this feel like these people are coming at this person, and what do they want? Well, they want things that you have. Look what you've got. For jealousy. Well, let's look over there, shall we? There's a Judgment at the bottom, and the Nine of Cups, and the Strength card, and the King of Swords. You've earned this. You follow your dreams. You believe in your dreams. Your focus is your emotional sovereignty, and you will clearly find your way. Clearly be shown your path. Let's get a tarot card for each one of these. Give me the baseline, I'll shake it. Give me a record, I'll break it. There's no beginning and no ending. Don't stop me now, don't need to catch my breath. I can go on and on and on. When the lights go down and there's no one left, I can go on and on and on. Give it to me. No one's gonna, yeah, anyways. Cindy's karaoke. It's not always accurate. Jealousy. Watch who you trust your shit with. Temperance. Ooh. Whoa. This is a very interesting message. Okay. If you find yourself in some sort of social gathering and you are drinking a little bit of the, you know, the courage juice or the loosen up, you watch your loose tongue. You have temperance, but look at what's going on there. Oh. That is a good way to get shit out of people. Relax them up a bit. Give them a drink. Have another drink. You know what you got to watch out for? It's a good host if they're not looking for information and you don't have to drive anywhere and they're familiar with your capability of alcohol consumption. Is a good host will make sure your glass is never empty. But if that is someone, because then you lose track of how many you've had. I don't know. This is all you know. It's full. Watch this. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans, man. And I feel like there's a good chance somebody wants to hear some shit out of you when you have another drink, honey. Opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. Six of Swords. You're on your way there already. Oh, wow. Well, nothing. Ooh, look at this. She's going from the darkness into the light. And the little angel is guiding her. The little pixie. That's a good opportunity. It takes you right out of the darkness. So what is this offer? It feels like, wow. Oh, you know, I really feel like y'all are on a path and you can't come off it. Like you've made it. You've crossed a threshold here. You've literally crossed a threshold. The gate is open. The only thing that is holding you back is your own mindset if you're being held back in some way. Society. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be the result. But you just be careful who's telling you shit to. What can you do? Well, just don't drink. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. Well, that's interesting. Oh, carrots love tomatoes. Interesting message. Carrots do love tomatoes and vice versa. Okay, so you have the Knight of Pentacles. Carrots love tomatoes. So if you've ever not gardened that way, you need to start because it will change your life. So plants get along and don't get along with each other in different ways. This is very holistic. So this is, I don't know what these invitations are about. Like, you've got important offers and invitations here coming your way. These feel like the building blocks of where you're going with the Knight of Pentacles. And carrots love tomatoes. It's very holistic. So the things that you're going to be kind of adding to your tool belt of knowledge as you're going down a path that you may never have been down before are going to be incorporated easily into things that you're going to be growing and developing. And they're going to support new things that may seem like completely odd. Like, why did I learn about that this week? Or why I went on a course. I'm going to do this thing with my Leo friend. It's called a breath healing or something. We have to set up a date. She wanted to do it. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Sounds good, let's do it. So it could be the kind of thing where you've never done it before, and you come out of it like, well, that was great, and you may have learned something, and it's just information that's quite interesting, but you really don't know how you would apply that in life. You're going to find a way. It's going to be applied, and probably you would not even guess the avenue of life that it would be applied in with this carrots love tomatoes. Yeah. I don't feel like anything is rushing here. Romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So if you're not seeking a connection, you don't even have to pay attention to that, really, because it says it. It's not putting anything on you that you may not want. Romance. Oh, hello. Oh, what is going on? Ah. Okay, the same guy is in all of these cards. Do you know who I feel this message is for? I feel like this message is for a masculine. Okay, romance. This is the card that came out, the King of Pentacles. And see, he's walking through the woods with this chick. It's a different chick than the one who's pouring the wine. And the one who's pouring the wine is the one that I'm concerned about, because it feels like that's the person. It feels like it could be a sister. It feels like it could be a cousin. I don't know who it is, but it's different from who the romance card is. Somebody in your business. It could specifically be like for masculines coming to this reading, that there's someone, it could be a feminine in your life who's interested in your business, because they feel like there's something going on with your business, and there could be, because this is different. These two are different, and this is where the romance comes in. And say yes to wonderful invitations. God, this is so funny. The Capricorn reading, it had something, what was it now? It was about an invitation, like, don't pass this invitation up. I would almost read it this way. I want to almost read that you get invited somewhere. An important offer will be made. I don't know what that offer is. You're on your way there. You really can't bypass it. This is coming to you direct from spirit. See, you get this networking and then new love interests. It could be something, it doesn't have to be a person, right? I mean, if you're not specifically looking for like a romantic connection with someone, but even this new love interest could be a new hobby or something new that you're going to learn about and apply in your life. It feels like this person comes into it. So this could be someone that you end up building something with, a project, a business, an art installation, I'm hearing, or it could be something that ends up being romantic, or you could just be like best friends. So there's definitely something here where someone comes into your life. Now, I feel like that person comes into your life with this networking opportunity, and it becomes a new love interest in your life, however that is. Now, and here you are with that person. Maybe you're seeing that person. Maybe you guys are planning things. If you're just building a project, or you're communicating about similar ideas that you have, or you're going on kind of like romantic walks. This is where now I feel like the jealousy comes in. Oh, let's get. I'm hearing Albert. I really don't often get names, but I'm hearing Albert. But it's probably not just Albert. So let's see what Albert has going on. I'm going to call him. I'm going to bring him over for dinner. And it's weird. It doesn't feel like a romantic connection, which is odd, because often it does in this card for me. It felt like somebody who was in that person's business. And it just feels like it could be a sister, like it could be a sibling, a cousin, your mama. I don't know who it is. But they want to know. But they want to know because there's jealousy here. I don't feel like they want to know because they got your best interest in heart. I think they want to know too because they enjoy telling other people. Property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transactions. Oh, 3 of Swords. Oh, shit. I don't know. It might be something you're not feeling like you want to sell. This could be something that you're closing off in your life with the 3 of Swords in the moving truck. Purchase or sale. Heed security concerns in any transaction. I want to say too, like that example I gave of like the closing not coming. So be prepared if you need to, oh, shoot. What's that called? I just had it. You know, when you need, a bridge a loan or something. Like be prepared to be able to do that perhaps. It's just kind of like sticking out there out of like nowhere. But travel. Long distance communications will open up your life. Exciting experiences for single and career advancement for others. Like that is all over here. Like relationship growth with people if you're single, and just like networking opportunities if you're looking for things to build a career. But just watch who you're telling your shit to. The Queen of Swords. I always feel like this person is being interviewed. So some sort of career advancement. Huh? Yeah, that's good. The Chariot. I was going to say the 7 of Chariots. The 3 of Cups. The 5 of Pentacles. Wandering in the woods, confused and alone. You're picking someone up along the way. Oh, I love this. This is you and all your North Node friends that you're about to meet. And you're picking up a North Node friend along the way who's lost in the woods. And that could have something to do with, you know, these new connections that you're going to be making. Coming together, your souls have found each other. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 3. Oh, there's 5. 3, 4. Who's missing? I don't know. Maybe this is you, and this is the 3 other friends, and this is the lost one. So that's what I have. Aquarius. That's really kind of interesting, no? Yeah. I'm going to go do your extended. Yeah, I'm going to see what happens over there. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.